Good morning and welcome to day 8 of Vlogmas. Trying to wake up. Every morning is the same. I put some collagen in my coffee and then I sit here until I've finished it. It's cold in the house and it's not cold, but it's sort of chilly, but that could be because I'm tired and just woke up. This morning the cats insisted on keeping me company, and that just means that I get up faster. Roar is okay, he just lies down to sleep in the bed, but Snape is wandering around making noises and is in my face, so it's not possible to keep sleeping if he's in the bed. So I'm staying home for a bit longer before I go into town. I've been considering waiting until it's a bit of daylight going into town, because I don't want to start my first drive in 6 months in the dark. It's not like it's not scary exactly driving for the first time in 6 months, but I want to have as few problems as possible. Remember, I haven't driven in 6 months and it's winter and the roads are kind of icy. But it's much better now than it was just a week ago, so that's a good thing. I have a few errands to run in town as well as the shopping, so I'll probably spend some time in town today. And I'm going to take my time as well. I'm going into the shop where I work from time to time. I haven't spoken to those ladies in a while, so that's going to be nice, because when I'm going to town with hubby and he's waiting for me, I sort of rush through everything, and it's not often I actually have an errand in that shop, because it's a bit niche and I don't need stuff from that shop a lot of times. But today I'm going to spend some time there. There we have a lot of really cute Christmas decorations, a bit more high-end than the stuff I normally buy, and I'm probably not going to leave that shop empty-handed today. I'll promise you that, because I have a big house that I need to get decorations for. So I'm probably going to buy something today. And the cats are moving about. They probably want their breakfast, maybe. So maybe I should do that. And then I'm just going to relax until I finished my coffee. And I'll see you later. Well, I survived my little expedition. In the last 6 months, I totally forgot how many idiots there are on the roads. Especially in parking lots. So I can promise you I'm not going back to the supermarket this time of day. It's open from 7 in the morning to 11 at night, 6 days a week. Why do everybody have to come at the same time in the middle of the day? Anyways, I'm not here to rant about traffic. It was a bit icy, but it was worse walking than driving because the main roads are bare now. They were just wet. But as you could see from the footage I recorded in town, it was a bit icy, so I had to be careful walking. I recorded a bit in the shop where I work. And I was going to buy myself a nice bauble. I bought these instead. A new tree topper. The one I have is one really simple one that came with with a set of baubles for the tree. This one was really beautiful. And it's white and gold, so it should be perfect at the top of the tree. So I'm really looking forward to see how this one looks like. How this one looks, or what this one looks like. English is my second language. But I thought this was really beautiful, so that's what I bought this year. I didn't buy a bauble, I bought a tree topper. I think that's what you call them in English, tree toppers. The cats were really insulted when I came home. They're not used to me going away during the day. I'm supposed to be here with them all day. So I did the pharmacy. I had to pick up a prescription, and then I went to the bookstore and bought some Christmas cards, and then I went to my favorite coffee shop in town, bought myself a cappuccino and a cinnamon bun, or a cinnamon knot as we call them, as in knot, K-N-O-T. And I wrote the Christmas cards there and I mailed them from the post office in the supermarket. So I got that out of the way. So one less thing to worry about. I actually got Christmas dinner today as well, because I found the traditional Christmas dinner in Norway is pork ribs that we roast in the oven with crispy rind and everything. And I found the perfect piece in the supermarket today. I always check they always test this year's pork ribs and this year's pinnekjøtt. That's cured and salted lamb's meat. We also cured and dried, sorry. We also have that on New Year's Eve. But the pork ribs that got the best in test this year were at the supermarket. So I secured myself a big piece, not cheap. Almost 900 Norwegian dollars and pounds at the bottom of the screen. But it's once a year. Sometimes we have pork ribs in summer as well on the barbecue. But that's a totally different thing, and you don't buy one big piece like I did now. So that's sort of it for my trip to town. Okay, so now I am over that. I have driven into town for the first time in 6 months, and my first time from this house. Previously it was 3 or 4 minutes. We could walk to town from where we used to live in 15 to 20 minutes. and it's about 10 to 12 minutes to drive. 10 minutes for hubby, 12 for me to drive from here into town. So it's not a lot. And it's nice being able to go there on my own again. My next solo trip is probably going to be the other way, headed for Sortland, because I didn't get all I wanted to get today. So I have to go to Sortland, bigger town, more shops, to get the rest of the stuff I wanted for Christmas. So now I'm going to relax and drink my coffee. And as I suspected, I'm exhausted from that trip to town. So I don't think I'm going to be up to much today. So we'll see if I record anything else. I'll probably record my monologue from the bedroom at some point. Well, I'll see you later anyway.